Well, today's news was disappointing. Before I get into any of the news on the negotiations today, I want to go all the way back to the beginning and I want to recap everything that's happened up to this point. March 12th, spring training was canceled and the season was pushed back 2 weeks. March 16th, the start of the regular season was pushed back until May. For the month of April, more stuff gets canceled and the idea of playing in spring training facilities in the regular season is discussed. On May 11th, the owners reach an agreement amongst themselves to propose an 82-game season with a 50-50 revenue split. May 14th, Blake Snell whines about his money.
Yeah, man, I gotta get my money. I'm not playing unless I get mine.
May 18th, the owners say they're going to lose a lot of money if they don't do the 50-50 revenue split.
I declare bankruptcy!
For the whole next week, more bickering over money.
Hello, I like money.
On May 31st, the players offered a 114-game season with full prorated pay. On June 3rd, the owners reject the 114-game proposal. On June 4th, the players say no more pay cuts.
Hello, I like money.
On June 8th, Major League Baseball offers a 76-game season with 75% of their prorated pay. On June 9th, the players counter with an 89-game season with full prorated pay. On June 10th, Rob Manfred guarantees a season. June 12th, the owners offer a 72-game season with up to 80% of prorated pay. On June 13th, the players reject the offer and say, tell us when and where. June 15th, Rob Manfred now says he's not confident in a season.
Well. How the turntables.
On June 17th, Rob Manfred flies to Arizona to meet with Tony Clark, and they had a good meeting, they left happy, and with a handshake.
Son of a bitch.
The owners then offered a 60-game season with full prorated pay, a universal DH, and expanded playoffs. June 18th, Tony Clark says, never mind, we want 70 games. And today, June 21st, the Players Union met with each other to vote on Major League Baseball's latest proposal. And the players voted against it with a vote of 33-5. Well, this sucks. This isn't good because you want the players and the owners to reach an agreement, and obviously, that didn't happen here. This was like myself growing up with 3 older brothers, and we would often argue about everything, and when we couldn't come to an agreement on an argument, our mom would have to step in, and when that happened, we were all unhappy, but if we were able to come to an agreement, we would all be happy. There's a lot of things that could happen because of the players declining this offer. First off, since they're not getting what they want, a lot of players may decide not to play this season. Upcoming labor talks over the next CBA are probably going to be tense now. Free agency was most likely going to take a hit anyway because, well, they're not really playing all that much, but because they're not going to have expanded playoffs now, that's less games, so that's going to hurt the players even more in the upcoming free agent market. So as of right now, Bob Nightingale is reporting that Rob Manfred will implement a season rather soon, and it could be anywhere from 54 to 60 games with full prorated pay, and he's also reporting that the owners want Manfred to come up with a season tonight. And even if Rob Manfred does come up with something here, 23 of the 30 owners are gonna have to vote yes on it. In the end, this is in Rob Manfred's hands now, and hey, you know what? I got faith in good old Rob. And also, even though both sides aren't very far off here, there is definitely a chance the players can file a grievance here stating that the owners weren't negotiating in good faith. And if they do file a grievance, that's going to drive this whole process out a lot farther. But the players must feel very strongly that filing a grievance is going to be a lot more worth it than having the expanded playoffs and the universal DH because they feel like the owners weren't negotiating in good faith. But in my opinion, you had Rob Manfred put his butt cheeks onto a private jet, fly to Arizona, meet with Tony Clark, and it sounded like the meeting went well. In my personal opinion, how is that not negotiating in good faith? I don't know, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed here, but that sounds like you're negotiating in good faith. And I don't know, I'm trying to stay positive here, I really am, but I feel like Major League Baseball, whether you're an owner or a player or a fan, it took a hit here today. In the end, no one wins, and especially not the fans. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what you think down below in the comments of everything that has happened so far. That's all I got for right now, and I'll talk to you next time.